Join us as we find some free campsites in Colorado and check out Black Canyon of the Gunnison.
Good morning. If you're new here, thanks for watching. I'm Josh. This is our dog Coco, and my girlfriend Kate is in the truck camper. We're currently going on a 2-month trip with our Scout truck camper all the way from New York to New Mexico and Colorado and back. Last night, we got here really late. We stayed at this free camping area outside of the Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. It's called Jones Draw. There are a few other people here. We're currently working with Starlink, and we're getting pretty good reception. It really wasn't that hard to get into. There was probably 4 other vans here last night, and there's still 2 other campers here. And Coco and I are just going on a little walk, and then in a few hours we'll be checking out the national park. Right up there is the main road. That's the entrance sign, and there is someone camped over in this area as well as over here. There was a van here last night, and we are parked kind of in the shade over here. I think I read online that there's about 15 campsites here, although we didn't do too much exploring down the roads that go back further, just because we got here so late. Last night, there were people at both of these sites. One had a van and the other person was in a motorcycle and tent. And here is the entrance sign, so you can only stay here for up to 14 days. And even though there are fire rings, they recommend using a gas stove. If we go over here, you'll be able to see the mountains off in the distance. This really is an awesome view looking out here. Last night on our way here, we made a stop in Grand Junction and we had dinner there, and we also stopped at Walmart and Planet Fitness to get groceries and shower. And we have a Juulka mounted on the back. It's behind the door right now. And we do shower with that sometimes, but we haven't had any extra water container with us to shower from. And we actually got one last night. So for our sink setup in there, we use one of these 5-gallon Scepter water cans. And we do have another one for extra drinking water, but we've not been using those to shower with because it's a little harder to get water out here. Well, we bought this 7-gallon tank from Reliance, and it was only $19, I think, and it should be good. We've both showered from one 5-gallon can before, so this will be slightly more than that. We're going to continue working for the next few hours, and we'll check in once we're leaving and headed towards Black Canyon of the Gunnison. Coco wants to sit in the middle for some reason. She probably wishes we had the bench seat, but there's an awesome mountain view back there.
If you take an immediate right after you go through the entrance station, you can go down East Portal Road, which goes to the bottom of the canyon. It's like 5 miles and a 16% grade. We're currently driving on the main road that goes to the visitor center and lots of little lookout points. This is more of a scenic drive, and I think that this is all we're going to do for the day.
The first viewpoint was closed due to construction, and then the next stop was the visitor center, so we're doing that now. I did see a metal sign that I think I'm going to get, and I like this little porch. Here's a look at the metal sign. You can see the nice lookout. I don't know which one that is. And then the magnet is also pretty cool. I love the mountains off in the distance. You can see people down there. I think we're approaching the first lookout. I bet this is going to be really cool once we're down there. Wow, this is crazy. I like how you can see the river down there. This section is a little narrow. I feel like I might want to go back and get Coco because this might be a good spot to get our picture together. Although we'll probably have other good lookouts we can bring her out to. I'm probably standing on the tallest rock up here, and you really get a great view. It's very jagged. It's very different from Canyonlands and Arches where we just were. Coco, are you excited you get to go? I just had to put sunscreen on the middle of my feet because I feel like they're definitely getting burned. You can tell this one is kind of red. You guys made it.
We did.
It's almost not as good of a view as the last one, but it's still really cool. I feel like we're more up close. Here, I'll take your picture. You want to go back to that little area? Yeah. That was pretty cool. I think at the next lookout, I'm going to bring out the tripod so we can get a picture of all three of us. This next viewpoint we're heading out to now is called Rock Point. This one's not as good as the other one. We're not at the official spot yet. The official lookout is over there, and you can actually see the next one right over this way. Okay, you ready? Do something fun for us. It is starting to get pretty hot out. The plaque behind me says, and there's pictures of people rock climbing. They say that over here is like a popular section where people rock climb, which is kind of crazy given how tall this is. This looks like a cool spot. This is a great view. This might be one of the best ones so far. Down here just gets you a little closer to the good view. I think this is the best view so far, definitely. The views at either end have been good. The stops that we made along the park have also been decent, but not as good as this. Kate and I agree that that viewpoint was our favorite. We're heading to the last one now. It's called High Point, and then we're going to be stopping back at the visitor center to see the Gunnison Lookout or something behind it. And after that, we're going to be making our way to Uray to meet my uncle at Uray Brewing for a few drinks. This actually is a pretty good view as well. West Elk Mountains off in the distance. We're back at the visitor center and we're checking out the viewpoint from here. And there's this cool truck camper in the parking lot. And it's pretty big and it's on an old Dodge truck. This is a cool walkway. It really feels like we're going out here.
Yeah, it does.
Looks like you're afraid of the edge here.
Kinda.
It really is a steep drop off. You can hear the river from here. This really is a good view.
This is Orvis Hot Springs, and I think we're gonna go there later on.
So here we are pulling into Uray. We just passed the hot springs on our right. And I love how close we are to the mountains, and we're only 2 minutes away from that brewery. This is a very nice little town. I want to go in the middle of the street and take a picture with all the shops in the mountains. I think we're seeing a lot of original Forerunners out here. We had a nice time hanging out with my uncle. We enjoyed Uray Brewing and would recommend it. We're about to head to Orvis Hot Springs and we're not allowed to film there. Just pulled in. It's 7:45 and I'll see you when we get back. The hot springs were great, super refreshing. They also had a little cold plunge pool and a sauna. Kate went in both of those, I didn't. Now we're headed to where my uncle lives and we're gonna stay there for the night and check out Telluride in the morning. So I will just see you tomorrow. Coco, you ready to go on a little walk?
The storage too.
Yeah, under here is all storage and that's all storage.
It is the perfect length.
Since it's just two of us, this is all storage too.
Oh,
Mind
yeah.
if you hold Coco for a second?
Yeah, that's awesome.
And the double
This
sink.
slides out.
The double sink.
Oh yeah.
And it's got huge
Yeah,
tanks.
it's a removable.
Yeah, it's a sprayer. And the tanks are heated.
Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah. No, that's really nice.
And a real freezer, like a separate.
We're leaving now. It's just about 11 o'clock. We had a really nice time hanging out. This really is a beautiful area. Where their house is at 8,100 feet. And now we're headed to Telluride to check that out because Kate's never been there. And we are 50 minutes away. Here we are. This is downtown Telluride we're approaching. The Wild West Fest is going on today. Up here I see another scout. It looks like another Olympic on a Tundra, but they have the roof tent. We tried to park in the town park, but it was full. So now we're just on Main Street in 2-hour parking. And we're having a quick lunch before heading out. We're having steak quesadillas and raspberries, and there's just a random dog trotting down the street. What are your first impressions of the town?
It seems nice. I like how it's like still kind of old feeling.
Yeah, it is. It's a cool main street. Coco, look this way. This is a good view from here. This is an awesome town. We just passed a real estate office and the prices are crazy here. I think this is what we're doing next, taking the gondola up the mountain. This is Coco's first time in a gondola. Last time I was in one was in Stowe. Coco, how do you like it? The views looking out this way are really awesome, and this is Coco's first time in a gondola. She used to hike up some of the fire towers with me, so I don't think she's afraid of heights, but I wasn't sure how she was gonna do. We just went to the highest point, and now this is the mountain village right down here, and we're gonna get off here. Come on, Coco. I think they have a lot going on here even in the summer, and it's very dog friendly, more so than I was expecting. You can see the piles of snow left. Coco doesn't know what to think about this kind of stairs. We've also seen a lot of people with mountain bikes. A couple people just came down from over this way. This is a good map of the whole resort, and when we got on the gondola, we started from here, went up to there, and now we are here. This was really nice checking this out. It's definitely a very pretty area, and now we're just going to head back to the village of Telluride. Now we're walking down the other side of Main Street. We had a really nice time at Telluride. We just put Coco in the car and walked around a little bit more and went to this cafe. And now we're headed out of town to Telluride Brewery. And then we're going to go to our camp spot that's still near here at Alta Lakes. There's actually a little laundromat right in the same plaza as the brewery. The brewery's just right down the street. So we actually started a couple loads of laundry and are doing that. And then we're going to head over to the brewery while we wait for these to be done. I think this is Coco's first time in a laundromat too. You're doing a lot of things for the first time today, Coco. The brewery was good. We each got one drink, and Kate got this tank top and I got this tin sign. We're now headed to a free camp spot at an alpine lake. If you'd like to see that, check out our next video from our trip. And as always, thanks for watching.